Every single time I listen to a Forex Shark AMA, there's always that little nugget of information that I feel like is a bit more bullish than others. All right, so he dropped a few things yesterday in the AMA that I feel like are going to be very beneficial for the ecosystem in 2023, and I'd like to go over those points with you guys today. So if you guys like today's video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below with your wallet address. Stick around till the end of the video because we're actually doing our weekly airdrop and you might be the winner of today's episode. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So before we actually get started, I just want to let you guys know that we successfully launched the governance of the animal farm. So if you guys go to the animal farm website, whether you are on no matter which page you're on, if you click on the link on the top there, you're gonna have the snapshot open and you're gonna see the one that says active over here. You click on it and then you can just read this information. It's very, very short, basically letting you guys know that this vote, it's going to allow the people that are staked currently with their pigs in the pig pen to determine how often will the pancake swap lending be distributed to the stakers as BUSD dividends, right? So we can clearly see that weekly is winning by a long shot versus the monthlies, but over the course of the day, this fluctuated between 70 to 90%, and the monthly was around 70%, but now it's up to 30%. So this specific vote is going to be open for 1 week, okay? So people might be, talking to each other here and there, and they might change their mind. But for now, we can clearly see that the weekly distribution is the one that's winning for the pigpen. This means that every single week, you're not going to get a huge amount of BUSD coming in, the same that would have been distributed over a month period. You're going to get a smaller portion of that being distributed on a weekly basis. Okay, so that's going to be coming in, which means that all the people that are currently staked in the pig pen are going to be getting a bit more BUSD injections every single week. And hopefully, because you are compounding your pigs or because you're buying more and more pigs, you're going to be getting more and more BUSD at the end of the day, right? So we can see as well that because of the recent move in the crypto space, like right now, if we go to the coin market cap, we can see that the crypto market cap right now is at 850 billion, like around 850 billion. So there's been some sell-off around the crypto market as a whole. So this affected the price of BNB, which directly affect the token prices on the animal farm and the drip network, which is why it affects drip and it affects pigs and dogs as well, which is also why we're seeing pigs sit at $98. It's a good buying opportunity. I'm not sure how low it's gonna go, but people are selling a little bit. I'm not sure if this is the whales that are selling off so the price would go lower so they can buy at a cheaper price, or it just means that people just don't want to hold their pigs anymore. I think it's a mistake, over the long term, and we all know that the animal farm is a long-term play. Over the long term, pigs is going to be a very, very bullish asset. I see myself accumulating pigs just like I would be accumulating my drip in my faucet, right? So you guys are gonna be seeing as I move forward in my videos over the next few weeks, I'm gonna be accumulating more and more pigs. Same thing with dogs. We've been seeing some of the dogs being sold. Right now, we're sitting at $53. A big portion of that is affected because of FTX, the crypto market, BNB getting affected, so the liquidity of dogs has been affected there as well. But there are some dogs that are being sold for sure, no doubt about it. The dog market cap was over 100 million. Now it's sitting at 93 million. So you can see it right away that it's been lowered, right? And right now, my first stake, which was on November 1st, is down 44%. So right now, most of the people are around 50% taxed if they are selling now, which is not really the most optimal. Some people might still be in profit, which is why probably they're selling, but I won't be selling anytime soon, and I don't think anybody should really. You should at least wait for 20% if you want to sell, but not financial advice. You could do whatever you want to do depending on your strategy. Your move could be different than my move, right? So I won't be selling any dogs anytime soon. I want to be accumulating as much as I can. A lot of big guys, I saw Crypto Kings today, he said he wants to add to his linear pool. I mentioned that before as well. I know a lot of the guys that I'm watching are accumulating in the linear pool, so I want to do that as well. Like I'm gonna be compounding. I'm gonna be adding in my auto compound pool, and then I'm gonna be adding to the linear pool. So dogs for me is not a purchase right now. I'm gonna keep farming my dogs until they go down to a significant amount for me to be able to buy, much easier. $50 is a good buying opportunity, but I still feel like the price is going to keep going down a little bit more, right? If anything, I would be buying pigs right now, not dogs, because while staking your dogs, it's going to take you much longer to accumulate one pig rather than just spend $98, like $40 more, and you can just get yourself a pig right off the bat, right? So anyways, all this to say, we took a huge detour, but the animal farm governance is now live. If you guys have some pigs staked, I really suggest you guys put in your vote, even if you have one pig. Like today on Drip Strategies Live, when they were announcing this thing to go live, there's some guy that had zero point 0.3 pigs, and he still was able to vote, and it's all free, right? You don't even pay for this vote. All you have to do is just sign with your ledger, or you could sign with your regular MetaMask. And if you don't have a ledger, please consider using the link in my description. I do get a little kickback, but it's gonna save you from getting hacked. It's gonna keep your cryptos protected at the end of the day. So if you don't have a ledger, and you regularly interact with smart contracts, then it's always safe to just keep your funds safe, right? Okay, so that's the first thing that was discussed. There was a general overview as well about the PancakeSwap recent developments and updates. The Forex team is currently working on it to get those changes up and running for the animal farm in the next week. I'm not too sure about those details, so I'm not gonna get into it. If you guys want to listen to the full AMA, you can go over to Drip Strategies AMA. He posted the whole thing over there, and he goes over some details as well with his audience. So that's a must watch. I'm also gonna be linking Drip to Wealth's Shark Bite, which is a 6-minute quick overview of the AMA, and he discusses all the recent changes that are happening with PancakeSwap. So that, if you guys want to learn more about it, you can watch it there. Very quick summary. All right. Now, the one thing that I appreciated is that Forex said he has a full team now working on Drip. So they're working on releasing the Drip UI in the next couple of weeks, hoping to get it done by mid-January, right? So this change is really, really good for the ecosystem, not just because it's going to give a fresh look to the website. I feel like a lot of people, when they get on here, they still think it's a very sketchy looking DApp that's going to be crumbling down to the floor. Now, a lot of people, when they see this, if they know what the faucet is, if they have any experience with Forex projects, if they dig deep into the white paper, they're going to understand what this is all about. But if you don't have a lot of experience, you might not be able to distinguish that website from others, right? So if they're going to be doing a fresh look to the website, I feel like new investors that have less experience might be a bit more comfortable, especially if it has a bit more education on the landing page rather than just be landing on this page, which doesn't look as professional. They're going to be adding a bit more utility as well. Now, there's not enough information for us to know what kind of utility yet, except the on and off ramp and perhaps the bridge between this and other networks, so that people can easily bridge tokens from other networks onto the faucet. But I'm very excited to see what kind of other developments he's gonna put forth. It's not going to be something that's going to give us a massive pump, obviously, but it's something that could be encouraging the community to have. It's something that could encourage the community and see and show the community that there are some new developments happening. And to wrap that section up, he said that he's going to be doing a specific Drip AMA next week, which is going to where he's going to be discussing all these recent details that they're adding to the Drip website. So I'm very excited for that. And, given that he's going to be talking about that next week, we're going to have a bit more of an idea of what to expect from, price appreciation in 2023, hopefully. So, we'll discuss that at that time after the AMA. But for now, I'm feeling confident that hopefully mid-January to beginning of February, like mid Q1, we're going to have a new drip UI, which is going to have the on and off ramp, as well as perhaps some additional utility on the website. Another thing that was discussed on the AMA that I think is very important for everybody to know about is that he's still hiring some more devs. He just interviewed 2 new front-end devs, which is good because he doesn't settle, right? And he wants to find the people that work like him, that have the same kind of mentality, that are going to be delivering projects, upon projects, and they're not tired of continuously working on something that for him is very, very, very important, right? So that just shows that he's still striving to make those changes better and better and better every single time. So that's very exciting for me. And he said that he keeps doing a lot of he keeps hiring a lot of people, firing them if they're doing a bad job. Then he hires better ones. And these new guys that he's hired apparently are some of the best that he's hired. And he has a lot of exposure to a lot of developers because he's been known in the space for a long, long time, whether it's crypto trading or if it's DeFi project development, So right now, as a whole, he has 3 dev teams that are working on the animal farm, on the drip ecosystem, and some other projects that are coming in the pipelines. So this shows clearly that Forex is slowly opening up. Like this was a project of him and BB when it first started. Now it's becoming a project where he's working with different people, making sure to utilize everybody's assets in his projects to make sure that everything hopefully is going to be delivered on time. It's going to even free up some of his time so that he can do more interviews, more AMAs, more articles, more product development, brainstorming with the team. So I feel like this is just the beginning, guys. We're going to be seeing some very great things in Q1 and Q2 in 2023. So I'm just excited for that. Not financial advice, but I feel like a $1 drip price is not a bad idea to put in $100. Like if you guys want to start a new faucet, this would be the time. If you guys are looking to join a team, my link is in the description. If you guys want to join this team, actually, we just had a new member join recently, and nobody told me who that was. So if you are that new team member that joined the team, just send me a message so I can get to know you guys a bit more. What he said was, first he's going to be releasing the new drip UI with those new utilities, but then he's going to be working on the DAO website with his team so that they can start raising for Scratchy. And for those that have been telling me for the last little while that Scratchy isn't going to be bringing in that much utility to the ecosystem, I don't think you guys understand how powerful this is going to be. Scratchy is going to have a lot of purchases in BNB, and those BNBs are going to be taxed partially, and those taxes are going to come to the drip vault for the taxes. Those taxes are going to come to the drip tax vaults on these contracts to pay out all the investors, right? So at that point, we're going to have many more BNBs to buy more drip, and that's going to keep the contracts running, stop minting. We're going to have less in circulation, and that's going to help price appreciation over the long run. And if that project becomes as successful as we think it's going to be, it's going to really give us a huge bump in the price of drip. And not only is that going to help, but if we also help in putting money in the reservoir, that's even gonna hopefully bring us back to $10 or $20 in the next 3 to 4 months. That's going to be something that I'm aiming for. Maybe $10 by February. I think that's going to be feasible as long as we actually deliver on these projects and deliver on the dates that we're being given here. Because if we are, then that's when the bullish momentum is going to come back. And I feel like we're just going to take off. It's going to be a liftoff from there. Don't you guys think? Come on, let me know down below. One thing that Forex said, which really, really resonated with me, he said not everybody has the drive to keep working on projects, and he wants to altruistically keep building, right? So he wants to keep building, and he wants to make sure that everybody else is successful and flourishes in this ecosystem. And he keeps saying that he's one of the 5 top traders on Bybit, so he's well off, right? He doesn't need the money. He's already not getting any fees. He doesn't have any dev fees from drip, right? So he's doing this for everybody else. So he wants to make sure to keep building to make everybody else succeed. And that's really the goal of Forex. And that's kind of something that makes me feel like if somebody is working this hard for everybody else, what is going to make him take this project to the ground. Like, for sure he's going to find a solution. We just have to be patient. And based on today's interview, I'm feeling like Q1, Q2 is going to be very, very good for the whole entire community, and I can't wait for that to happen. So yeah, so let's say mid-January to beginning of February, the Drip UI is going to be launched. And I'm hoping around that same time, Drip Reservoir Layer 2 is going to be launched as well. Hopefully that's going to help us in supporting the price. Now, the next thing that he jumped on was marketing. And I don't know if you guys know, but I have a degree in marketing. So from a marketing point of view, I wasn't as happy with the marketing that was provided by the other guys. But he, like the guys for the launch of the animal farm, like right before the launch, like a lot of us, we want marketing to be successful. And one thing that he mentioned yesterday was that he wants to make sure to use his funds properly, and when he sees that something is not delivering, then he's not gonna give them a chance. So he said he kept hiring and firing marketing teams, and that he finally found a team that has delivered some very good promise. So guys, like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. If I hate the marketing, I'm gonna say I hate it. I never really spoke about the first wave of marketing because I wasn't making that many videos back then. But this time around, when he's gonna be doing the marketing push, like they were supposed to actually push marketing in December, but they fired that team. So now the next wave of marketing hopefully is gonna be by the end of this December. So the next wave of marketing hopefully is going to be by the end of December. Once that marketing is going to start popping up on social media, on dexes and whatnot, I'm going to be sharing my opinion, seeing if something feels good or doesn't feel as we intended it to be. I'll give my opinion. You guys let me know as well. Like at that time, marketing is very hard to pull off in a big way that attracts new investors. Like, there's budgeting, there's analytics, there's design work, there's timing, there's scheduling, there's so many things involved in marketing. It's not as easy as just posting a billboard or promoting on one site. Or like the Twitter pushes we had of all the animal farm websites was basically copy paste on 15 different people's Twitter feeds. Like us on Twitter right now, we're getting a bunch of people asking us to help retweet our stuff, and we have to pay them. It's not organic, right? And we need organic marketing. We need something that's going to intrigue, and this is something that we could do. We have such a big budget. So I really hope that this new marketing team is going to be able to deliver on that marketing. And Scott the investor has given very, very good input on that for the first wave of marketing. And I hope that this time around he's going to be giving his opinion as well. I'd love to chat with him about the marketing if that ever happens, but we'll talk about that at that time. But really, I'm just happy that at the end of the day, Forex said that he's finally in a position for his dev team where he thinks he has a very, very good team that's going to help him progress in 2023. So I'm guessing that end of Q1, we're going to have Drip UI and hopefully some part of Scratchy, if not the raise. If not the full product, maybe the raise is going to be completed so that in Q2 we can start Scratchy. At that point, we're going to get massive support, massive new investors, and that's when we're going to be seeing a price appreciation in the Drip token. I feel that this is going to happen. I don't think Drip is going to go down to the floor. If there was an inch of doubt in my mind before, now that's completely gone. I'm all in, guys. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know down below. Alright guys, so before we end today's video, I just wanted to spin the wheel for this week's airdrop. So I compiled all the winners over here. So we made the first video, which was an update to our portfolio. Then we made a video about the cross-chain on and off ramp, which is a game-changing feature that Forex wants to implement. There's a video about going under $1. That's very important to watch as well. And there's a video about the reservoir, which gives you an opportunity to win 1,000+ drip. This competition is starting as of tomorrow, as of today, the 16th of December. So you guys don't want to miss that. It's going on for a week. But I am doing my deposit on the video. This is going to be posted tomorrow or the next day. So you guys want to tune in to watch that if you want to learn how to deposit in the reservoir. So we're going to go ahead over here and we're going to spin the wheel. Okay, so I'm gonna spin the wheel right now, guys, and I hope the best of luck to all the winners. All right, our first Ladies of the Faucet winner. Loving it. Susie, I really suggest you invite other Ladies of the Faucet to join the channel so that they could potentially win some drip as well. Anyways, congratulations, Susie. So just DM me your wallet address and I'll be sending you 5 drip as well. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below with your wallet address. I am doing airdrops every single week, and we are actually doing our $150 Christmas giveaway, which is happening next week, I believe, or towards the end of next week. So you guys make sure to go watch that video, which is going to be tagged right over here, and you can put in your comment for what you would like to win for that airdrop. All right, so I'm going to be just picking a random winner from there. So good luck, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.